Yo, what is going on YouTube? This is Gavin here. And with that being said, the last time you guys saw me was show day, which was about 1 week ago exactly. Today is April 27th, 2024. Last time you guys saw me 1 week ago on show day, we stepped on stage, competed in 4 classes, as I said in the previous video. We did open, lightweight, novice. For bodybuilding, we did the open welterweight category for bodybuilding, and then for classic physique, open novice class A, and then open class B, and we walked away with some hardware. With that being said, today we are currently 1 week post show, and I'm going to be breaking down my calories, my carbs, fats, proteins, why they are what they are at this point of the off season. As I just said, we are 1 week post show. For those of you that don't know, you probably wouldn't because I didn't film on prep at all. During the end of my prep, my calories got down to about 2,200 in peak week. So as of right now, on a training day, my calories are at about 3,200, and on a non-training day, my calories are at about 2,800 to 2,900. So we're going to go through the entire video, meal by meal. We have 6 meals. We're going to break them down, why they are what they are, and then, yeah, so I figured I would share this with you guys, maybe share with you guys some of my tips for not rebounding. Have had some very, very, very negative and scary situations with the post-show rebounds, so I'm glad we're not doing that this time. So we checked our weight this morning. We were currently 3 pounds up from show day weight. So we weighed in about 162 on show day morning, and that was all carved up, and we woke up this morning at 165 on the dot. So we were holding real well. We're going to go downstairs, take some check-in pictures before we go off to do cardio, and you guys can see what we're currently looking like 1 week post-show. Usually on prep, I would do my cardio post-workout after my weight training, which would be at around 3 p.m. But we have a full off day today, no work, so I figured today would be the best day to take you guys through a full day. So we're going to go through, bust out some cardio. Tip number 1 for you people reverse dieting, if you want to call it that, do not drop your cardio. Say you're eating 2,000 calories. And you're doing an hour of cardio. If you drop that hour of cardio and you stay on that 2,000 calories, you still have raised your caloric intake. Make sense? Say you're doing 2 hours of cardio. You up your food. Say you're doing 2 hours of cardio. You're eating 2,500 calories. You still do that 2 hours of cardio. Well, maybe not if you do that 2 hours of cardio still, but you get the point. Be smart. Do your cardio. Stay on track post-show. And let's go and get our cardio done and check-ins done. Alright, you guys, so you probably can't hear me the best right now because I'm on my microphone on, but just wanted to pick up this quick little clip for a second. This is about halfway gone. This is about a half gallon right here. We drink about 3 of these a day, which equals about 7 liters, and then we're sipping on one of these as well, the Orange Dreamsicle Rain for caffeine. We got 30 minutes of fasted cardio done. Supposed to do 20, but I got into a video, so we ended up doing 30. Now we're going to go home and get meal 1 in. Alright, you guys, so I just filmed a whole clip, and I was pretty annoyed because the microphone wasn't on, it wasn't plugged in. So right now, what we have right now, we have 200 grams of egg whites on here, 2 whole eggs with some crushed red pepper, 6 grinds of pink Himalayan salt, and then we just use some regular pepper on there as well. We've got a bagel that just popped up right here. Look at the density of this bagel, this thick bagel right here. I read the macros earlier, so I already remembered them, so I'm going to tell you this is 360 calories in this bagel. Get these macros: 1 gram of fat, hold on, how many carbs? 1 gram of fat, 76 grams of carbs, and 13 grams of protein. So this is a great way to get some extra calories in right there, especially in the off season. These are the bagels that I was using on prep, these Thomas blueberry bagels. These are 280 calories and probably, well, there's like 40 grams of carbs in these ones, so a little bit less. So if I don't have one of the thick bagels, I usually have like 2 of those maybe, or 2 of a lower calorie bagel. Boom, we have a bagel, 1 banana, 20 grams of this all natural peanut butter. And this is really natural. Okay, but anyways, what I was gonna say, this stuff right here claims to be natural. This stuff not natural. If you look at the macros and everything are the same. 7 grams of protein, 6 grams carbs, 16 grams fat. This is the same thing that's in this. But if you look at the ingredients, it says roasted peanuts, sugar, palm oil, salt. But if you look at this one right here, it says peanuts and contains 1% or less of salt. So it's literally just peanuts and salt. So are you getting peanut butter right here? Yes, but you're also getting palm oil, peanut oil, whatever, sugar. So I definitely realized later on in prep that this stuff definitely digests way better. This stuff is way more friendly for the off season. Not saying you can't use it in prep, but I would definitely say that the additives could potentially, when you're super lean, add some film of water over your physique, which is very possible, which is like another common thing with like the sugar-free sauces and stuff like that. So 200 grams of egg whites, 2 whole eggs, seasoning, I already showed you guys, a bagel, banana, 20 grams of this all natural peanut butter, and then I'll pick this back up when the meal's all made. Okay, this right here looks like a delicious meal. Ah, say hi. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna get, just for a second so I can finish this. Okay, so he can have his ball back. Calories, macros, and everything will be on the screen right now below somewhere. Next meal will be the pre-workout meal. Then we're gonna train. We're gonna train some arms and delts today. See, I'm gonna get this meal down here. Wow. All right, you guys. Meal 2 going down, pre-workout meal. 50 grams cream of rice, 10 grams of oats. I've come to realize that adding oats helps thicken up the cream of rice and help with digestion as well. So 50 grams cream of rice, 10 grams of oats. We got 20 grams of the PE Science birthday cake protein, the cake pop protein inside the cream of rice. And then 15 grams of the peanut butter cookie flavored protein mixed up with a little bit of sugar-free syrup and some water to make a little bit of like a whey pudding. And then we put that on top of the cream of rice. And then there's also a little bit of cinnamon and then some grinds, about 3 grinds of the pink salt in here as well to help with the pump for pre-workout. And then there's also 50 grams of frozen blueberries in here as well. Calories, macros will all be on the screen for this meal as well right about now. It's about 10 right now. Probably train maybe about an hour 15, give or take, to let this digest. And we're just going to go down into the basement. We're going to hit some arms and delts. We have everything here that we need to do that, especially because we've already got cardio out of the way as well. And we're not training to complete failure, just like some 3 or 4 reps in reserve type of stuff. Nothing crazy. So we're going to get this down, and I should possibly see you guys for either a couple of the lifts or for the third and post-workout meal. So we're going to start off on the shoulder press. I've already done a fewer set. We're going to do another one. We just have 40s right here. We're going to do like some 2 or 3 reps in reserve type of stuff. Nothing to failure. So we're going to do 2 feelers on this. We've already done 1. And then we'll probably do 2 working sets. The highest dumbbell I have is a 50. We're not going to go any higher than that. I don't even know if we'll go to the 50s. We're warming up on 40s. Might go to the 45s when we go to our working sets. But I don't really like to do it all. Like, I don't. So we're doing shoulders, delts, shoulders, and arms. Some people would do all their shoulder work. Then they would go on to all their bicep work. And then they'd go on to all their tricep work. We're going to do a shoulder workout. And then we're going to go to a bicep workout. Then we're going to go to a tricep. Then back to shoulders. Then back to biceps, then et cetera, et cetera. So we're giving each part some time to recover in between sets. So between 12 and 15, we're not going to go to failure. We'll probably, I don't even know how many of these I could get to failure with the 40s.
maybe 12. I meant to put this in with the pre-workout meal, but I didn't eat it yet. So we're gonna eat it before we do this heavy last working set. We did the working set with the 45s. We're gonna do a working set with the 50s, see how many we can get. Yes, this will be added into the calories at the end of the day. The macros might be on the screen for it, but it's 90 calories. I'll read you the nutrition facts. 2 grams of fat, 17 carb, and less than a gram of protein. The bodybuilding judge said I need to work on the roundness of my shoulders. Can you believe that? These delts right here, these bowling balls. We need to work on them, apparently. My legs, bringing these up. These little skinny boys, bringing these up on the off season. That's another thing we have to focus on. So we have 2 back days and 2 leg days in a week. We'll break down the training split in another video, but let's get to this working set right here. Yeah, I'm gonna say 8, maybe 10. That's it. 7. We're gonna do alternating dumbbell curls. I moved the microphone down. The reason I had it up here is because when I was pressing and grunting, it was really loud into the mic. So we'll start on some 20s. See, there's no ego here. This is probably what I would normally grab if I was gonna go into the gym and start. We're gonna start off with the 20s. And we're gonna probably do 15 on each. You're gonna do alternating. So it's gonna be 30 altogether. Fuck, I'm not doing that thing where we go one. I feel like when you go at the same time, you don't get the same range of, like, you don't get the same. It's not the same. I'm sorry. I don't get if you're worried about getting it done quicker, then maybe the gym isn't for you. So we're gonna do that alternating right now. So notice how I'm starting with lighter weight, and we're not being an ego and grabbing the 40s or the 50s. Or even the 30s. Hell, even the 25s. I lost count. I feel like I'm getting a pump, and we're not even using that heavy weight because you see that was not the failure. We left a couple reps in reserve there. But the pump is just crazy because we have more food in the system, feel so much fuller. There's a mirror right here, that's why I'm lifting that way. And the abs are still in. We're not a fluffy boy now. Abs are still in. A final set with the 25s. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know if you guys ever feel like you have a lacking body part, like one leg might be slightly bigger, one arm might be slightly bigger, whatever it might be. But I don't know, it's just a little mental thing. So I feel like at the end of my top sets, I always try to do, like on my right arm, I try to do like 2 more reps. I don't know, just a mental thing. So, Okay, that's enough of that. My back's been really bothering me. I don't know. I feel like when I do, I mean, I don't have a cable with me, so this helps loosen it up, I feel like. All right. So we're going to do incline skull crushers. It's been a long time. I don't have the best elbows, so I feel like that's why I tend not to do them. Make sure you guys can see me, because I feel like in the clips earlier today, my head was cut off. Try and go for like 10, 12. See how it feels. Two more. The hat came off. Something that I've been doing, I haven't been doing it really while I train, because I work like a manual labor job, so I usually do it during the day there. Get yourself like a Powerade Zero or something, some kind of something with electrolytes. That's always good to use when you train. Typically when I will train, I'll use like a scoop of like cyclodextrin, which is like carb powder. And then I'll do like 3 grinds of the pink salt, and then some and then I'll do that in like a Powerade. Real good, helps with the pump. And there's also a good amount of sodium here. I want to say like 260, 400 milligrams of sodium in this bottle right here. So this with pink salt, and then you add your creatine, whatever it may be to that, perfect pre-workout drink. So right now we're going to do some lateral raises. We're probably just going to do like 2 exercises on each body part today. We're kind of going on a little bit longer than it's already been like 40 minutes. So this is a lift that is another example of something that you don't have to have a big ego with. If I was to go in the gym, maybe on a regular off season, I might grab the 25s, the 20s. This is not a lift where you need to go crazy heavy. And I'm not a know-it-all, I don't know everything, but I can give you guys the knowledge that I do know. And I'll tell you the way that I train. All right, that was 15 good ones. 15 good ones. I feel like I can go a bit heavier, so we're gonna grab the 20s. And there's a mirror right here, so that's why I'm facing this way, lifting. So 3, 4, 5. Oh. And guys, my shoulders, I did chest and shoulders on Monday. Saturday now, and my shoulders are still kind of fatigued, so maybe I shouldn't even be training them, to be honest with you. But I think it's just because I'm so sensitive and susceptible right now, because one, I've never been this lean after a show for this long, because as I said earlier, I usually blow up like a balloon within the first few days because I can't control my cravings, but they've actually been pretty good this time. And the post-workout meal is all I'm thinking about right now, and that is going to be awesome. And that is something that you guys can incorporate into your diet to help with your sweet tooth, your cravings. It's my favorite meal. If you guys have been watching for a while, you probably know what it is. I even eat it on prep when I'm dieting. Super good. Super good. So, maybe 12. 2. Yep, 12. 12's good. 12 is good. All right, you guys, so I'm going to cut this off and probably do 2 more sets with the 20s. And then we're gonna move on to another bicep exercise. Probably gonna do just some easy bar curls with the same weight that we did for the skull crushers and see how that feels. I'm having a lot of fun recording. Now I wish that I would be able to be this open in the gym, but the gym is so goddamn crowded at the time that I normally go. It's about 11:30 right now, so we probably would have been fine right now, but we did cardio. And I did not feel like driving back when I had most of the stuff here that I would normally do. The only thing right now that I'm regretting is that we don't have a fucking cable for rope tricep pushdowns. But we're gonna improvise. We're probably gonna do some dips and then like some sort of kickback motion with this band right here that I did the stretch with the back on. We're probably gonna do 2 with the outer portion of the bar right here, and then 2 with our hands on the inner portion of the bar. So we'll see what we can do here. Let's go try for 4 more. Goddamn. Training down here is making me do things I haven't done in a while. I can't tell you the last time I did an easy bar curl, but that was good. So we're probably gonna get like, we'll probably do like 3 more sets of that, 3 more sets of like 12, then move on to the triceps, maybe a bit of abs, and then post-workout meal. All right, so now we're gonna do a set on the inner, and then we're gonna do the last tricep exercises. Damn, I just got a text from my girlfriend because she gets annoyed when I post pictures of my posing trunks on my Instagram account. Bro, seriously? I mean, if she wanted to post a picture in a bikini on her Instagram account, I mean, wouldn't be my first choice, but I mean, if she wants to go ahead and do it, then go ahead. Double standards, I guess. I mean, that's one thing I'm gonna tell you guys right now. Do not let somebody ever say to you, oh, why'd you share that picture? Oh, why'd you do that? If you're making progress, share your progress pictures, because 90% of the population does not look the way that you look, and they want to look the way you look. So post your progress, get your progress out there, show people what you can do with your body if you put your mind to it. Just the theme of the story, don't ever let someone tell you that you can't post your progress. Post your progress pictures. I know I like seeing people's progress pictures. That's freaking awesome. When you go on Instagram and you scroll through someone's progress and you see someone's then versus now, or when they were fat and then they got really skinny, or they had no muscle. I love seeing that shit. One on the inner wrap right here. Probably go for like, see what we can get, maybe 12, 15, same thing. Rip. 2 more. That was good. So the final exercise we're gonna run dips, and we're gonna do a variation of a push down with these since we don't have cables. Four sets of these. So, oh yeah. Yeah, that feels real nice. Nice stretch. You're probably actually getting more range of motion than you would if you were on a cable machine. So that felt real nice. Another set right now, and then hold off and then do the next two. Because, man, that felt good. Ah. Oh. Oh. So I'm gonna do 2 more sets of that, and then I'll see you guys for the post-workout meal. Because that was a pretty goddamn good workout for doing 2 exercises on each of the body parts that we worked. So delts, arms, check. And then starting tomorrow when we get back in the gym for legs, Monday going forward, we'll be back in the gym full time and start pushing the volume even more for this proper off season so we can start to grow. Woo, that was good. All right, you guys, we got post-workout going down. I'm gonna break down for you what the ingredients are. We have 6 pieces of this right here. This 35 calorie light bread. 250 grams of egg whites. 1 cup of this 30 calorie almond milk unsweetened vanilla. Some ground cinnamon, some vanilla extract. Now, this is additives that I add to this to make it better, and then so that I'm bulking, I can add some more calories in. We have 30 grams of dark chocolate chips. This is what makes this French toast amazing. If I didn't say that already, you didn't get the idea we're making anabolic French toast. We have 50 grams of the Cake Pop PE Science protein. And then the magic in this right here. You need to make sure you let your pan heat up enough time in advance so when you put the French toast on, it's not cold. It'll stick to the pan no matter what oil you use. And we're using this oil, this spray olive oil, just a little bit. We don't douse the pan in it. In this bowl right here, we have 50 grams of the Cake Pop protein. And then we have 20 grams of this right here, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch Creamy Cinnamon Spread. And then we have a little bit, probably about a serving of this syrup in here, and then a little bit of the almond milk. And then you mix that up. Makes for a nice paste, nice custard, nice frosting texture. You can make it whatever texture you want, the consistency that you want. But this is just how I make it, and then it looks really freaking good when we put it all together. So we're gonna throw these first couple pieces on the pan. This is how I spray my pan. I spray the pan like this when I'm on prep. I spray the pan like this when I'm on off season. Boom. And if anybody sees this as a problem, you message me. Because if you don't spray anything on the goddamn pan, it's gonna stick. I don't care what it is. That nice sizzle when you put it on the stove. I've been editing this video up. This is gonna be kind of a longer video, so I hope you guys enjoy that, because I'm enjoying making it. So we got 3 of those on the stove. Frozen blueberries makes this meal really good, but we don't have any frozen, so regular blueberries it is, and strawberries. And then these will go on top of the meal, strawberries and blueberries. Usually about 100 grams blueberries, 100 grams of strawberries, give or take. Ooh, I can't wait to eat this. This right here is my favorite meal of the day, 100%. Excuse me guys, you guys are in my way, so. And this stuff is a hack too. 30 calories for this milk right here, 35 calories for that bread. You could eat 10 slices of that bread and diet on it. I hate when people say, oh, I can't eat bread because I'm trying to lose weight. This is 35 calories in a slice of this stuff. And also, it's a great source of fiber. Good source of fiber. It says that on the bag right there. Don't know how much exactly is in there. But it made me very interested. Also, this stuff. This is also something I love to put on in the off season, but obviously we have the food worked out for today and we can't fit it. So, cookie butter, Biscoff, You guys know what it is. Hopefully we didn't burn it. Hell yeah. And I don't know if you guys know this, but by the time we leave here today, we'll have, this is meal 3, we'll have 4 meals down, and then the last 2 meals will be on the go because we have a wrestling show tonight, so we'll be headed out to Canton, and we'll be about an hour and a half away from home, so we're going to have to bring meals with us. All right, you guys, I can probably pick this back up when the French toast is finished cooking. All right, you guys, the post-workout meal. This is a beautiful bowl, not a bowl, dish of food. Look at that. 6 pieces of French toast, the chocolate, the blueberries, the strawberries, the sugar-free. And you guys, if you follow that recipe with that exact protein that I told you, that stuff I put on top of the French toast, that frosting, it makes it taste like the stuff that comes in a Pillsbury can that goes on top of the cinnamon buns. I literally eat this on prep with the chocolate and everything, and then as we get deeper into prep, stuff gets pulled off of it to where it just ends up being the fruit and the bread at one point. So be taking the first bite of this thing because this is my favorite meal of the day, and it should be your favorite meal as well. Get some strawberries in there. It's good with banana, some peanut butter, put some Biscoff on there. Man, this stuff's good. Mmm. And the fruit makes it so much better. If I didn't have a banana for breakfast, I would have put a banana on it. Calories, macros will all be on the screen right about now. And I'm going to get this, have meal 4 before we head out. I apologize, there's a train right now, so I don't know if you can hear me. And the window's open, you guys are right by the window. So I'm going to get this meal down. This is meal 4. Or this is meal 3, excuse me, and then we'll get meal 4 down before we head out. Have to leave around 2:33, and then I'll see you guys for meal 3, 4, and 4. This is meal 3, damn it. I can't think. So I'll see you guys for meal 4, 5, and 6 shortly. Right here we have 150 grams of chicken, 60 grams of jasmine rice. Some of this right here, which is 20 calories for 30 grams, which is the sugar-free honey mustard by G. Hughes. So as I was saying, 150 grams of chicken, 60 grams of jasmine rice. Some of this stuff is on the chicken when I cook it. This Vegeta seasoning, yeah, that stuff's real good. So 150 grams of chicken, 60 grams of jasmine rice, a handful of broccoli, some pink salt, and then some of that right there, the seasoning, and then some of the honey mustard. Calories, macros will all be on the screen right about now for you. It's about 2:15. We got to head out in about half an hour or so. Probably just going to relax for a little bit and then head out, and I'll see you guys for meals 5 and 6. Oh, there's also half of an avocado on here. I don't know if I said that. Yeah, I don't think I said that. 60 grams jasmine rice, 150 grams of chicken, some broccoli, and half of an avocado, because we're going to use the other half later on one of the other meals for fats. So, yeah. All right, so I hope you guys can see me. The quality of the video is a little bit lower when I'm in here, but yes, I'm sitting in the passenger seat. And yes, we're traveling. We just wrestled. We did, for those of you familiar with pro wrestling, we did a fatal 4-way tag team match. Very, very fun. But right here we have meal 5 going down. Right here we have 250 grams of potatoes. We have 100 grams of lean 93 7-ground beef, and then the other half of that avocado from earlier. So calories, macros will all be on the screen right now for that. And this is the pretty boring part of the video because there's just this and one more meal. So gonna get this down, and then I will see you guys for meal 6. And yes, we're eating this cold, but gotta do what we gotta do. Don't have a microwave. All right, you guys, we got the final meal going down. Audio is probably a bit different. Didn't feel like plugging the mic in and all this, but final meal of the day going down right now. We got 300 grams of Phage non-fat yogurt, and then we got 50 grams of blueberries, and yeah, so that's the ending meal. Calories, macros for this meal will be on the screen right now, and then calories and macros for the full day will be on the screen as well also. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. I know it was a bit of a longer one, so I hope you stuck around until the end. And yeah, so hopefully the next video I bring you guys will either be a workout or something different than full day of eating. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you like this video, do me a couple things, which is like this video, favorite this video, share it on every social media platform that is humanly possible, and do me one final thing, and definitely subscribe. Thanks guys, love you all, and I'll see you in the next one.